In this video, we will show you how to change the front brake hose on your Jeep Grand Cherokee. You can find it on CarParts.com via the link in the description. For safety reasons, we strongly suggest watching our video on how to jack your Jeep Grand Cherokee safely. And if your Grand Cherokee is equipped with quadra-lift air suspension, you want to watch it. This will avoid damaging your suspension system. Activate the jack mode. Open the brake fluid reservoir. Turn the brake disc inward to make this operation easier. Disconnect the ABS sensor cable from the brake hose. Next, unclip it from its retaining tab. Place a container to collect the fluid under the caliper, since the brake fluid may leak out. The components to be removed are very often seized up, so don't hesitate to brush and to use penetrating oil to make removal easier. Using a ratchet and a 15mm socket, unscrew the Banjo bolt connecting the hose to the caliper. Then, remove it. You can use a hammer to help you. Here's a tip. You can limit brake fluid leakage during this operation by plugging both sides of the Banjo with Banjo shutter pliers. Using a wire brush, brush the metal hose connection of the brake hose and spray it with penetrating oil. Using a 12mm open ring wrench, unscrew the metal hose connector from the brake hose while it is still on its bracket. Here's a tip. You can limit brake fluid leakage during this operation by plugging the metal hose connector with stopper pliers. Using a ratchet, an extender, and a long 10mm socket, unscrew the nut securing the brake hose bracket. You can now remove the hose. Pry with a small crowbar. You can now clean the brake hose area with a wire brush and brake cleaner to remove the brake fluid, which can be corrosive. Depending on the state of corrosion, we even recommend that you fully tighten and loosen the connection. You can use a ratchet and a long 12mm socket to help you. You can order the brake hoses used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Take the new brake hose. Remove the shutter pliers from the metal connector. Screw the metal hose connector back on part way. Screw the metal hose mounting bracket back on. You can now finish tightening the metal hose connector. Using brake cleaner and paper towels, clean the contact surface between the brake caliper and the brake hose. Get the new copper gaskets. Put a gasket on the Banjo bolt. Install the assembly on the hose. Then put the second gasket on the Banjo bolt. Screw the Banjo bolt that connects the brake hose to the caliper back in until it makes contact. Finish tightening using a torque wrench. You can now clean the junction between the metal connector and the brake hose with brake cleaner to remove the brake fluid, which can be corrosive. Replace the ABS sensor cable in its slots. When replacing a brake hose, you need to bleed the brake fluid system to remove air from the system. To do this, we suggest watching our video, How to Bleed the Brake Fluid System, Jeep Grand Cherokee. After bleeding, remember to clean the caliper disc assembly with brake cleaner. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put your vehicle back on the ground before properly fixing the wheels in place. If your Grand Cherokee is equipped with quadra-lift air suspension, you can now turn off the jack mode. Don't forget to screw the brake fluid cap back on before starting the car. Operation complete.